Hello everyone, welcome back to Afghan Polyglot. My name is Nur East, speaking to you from Afghanistan. And today I'm excited to introduce a powerful and life-changing book. In this video, we explore one of the most famous and best-selling books in the world, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. This book has transformed millions of lives, and today I want to bring its wisdom to you in a simple, emotional, and inspiring way. Let us step into its lesson together and discover how these habits can reshape your life from the inside out. This book is not just about success, it is about character. It is about who you choose to become. Covey believed that real effectiveness does not come from shortcuts or tricks, but from building strong values that guide you every single day. He believed that change begins inside us, long before it appears in the world outside. And so he starts the journey with a deep message. If you want to change your life, you must first change your habits. The first habit is be proactive. It teaches us that we are not prisoners of our past or our circumstances. We are free to change our response. Life gives us challenges, pain, and pressure. But inside every human being, there is a space, a small but powerful space between what happens to us and how we respond. And in that space lives our freedom. Proactive people focus on what they can't control. They speak with intention. They act with purpose. They do not wait for life to happen. They create their own path. The second habit is begin with the end in the mind. Covey invites us to imagine our own funeral. What would we want people to say about us? What kind of life would we want to be remembered for? By thinking about the end, we discover the direction we must walk today. When we know the final destination, every step becomes meaningful. This habit teaches us to design our life on purpose, not by accident. It reminds us that every choice is a brick in the house of our destiny. The third habit is put first things first. Life is full of noise, demands, and distractions. Many things feel urgent, but very few are truly important. Covey teaches us to protect our time, our energy, and our focus. He encourages us to build discipline by choosing what matters or what is entertaining, choosing growth over comfort, choosing responsibility over escape. When we put first things first, our life becomes clear, stable, and calm, even during storms. The fourth habit is think win-win. This habit is about relationship. Covey says that world is not a battlefield where one person must lose for another to win. Instead, real success grows when everyone rises together. Win-win thinking builds trust, love, cooperation, and long-term connection. It teaches us to see people not as obstacles but as partners. When we search for solutions that help both sides, life becomes richer, kinder, and more meaningful. The fifth habit is seek first to understand than to be understood. This habit is a gentle but powerful reminder. Most of us listen to reply, not to understand. We hear the words but not the heart. Covey invites us to slow down, open our mind, and to really hear the feelings, fears, and dreams behind other people's words. When we understand others deeply, communication becomes honest and healing. Only then can we express ourselves clearly and be understood in return. The sixth habit is synergize. Synergy means the magic that happens when people come together with openness and respect. It is when differences do not create separation but strength. When we combine our talents, viewpoints, and experiences, we produce results far greater than anything we could create alone. Synergy is the heartbeat of teamwork and creativity. It reminds us that diversity is not something to fear, it is something to celebrate. The seventh habit is sharpen the saw. This habit teaches us to renew ourselves physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. A dull saw cannot cut wood. A tired mind cannot think clearly. A neglected heart cannot laugh deeply. Covey encourages us to rest, learn, reflect, pray, exercise, read, and nourish our inner world. When we sharpen the saw, we grow stronger and more effective in every part of life. Together, these seven habits form a full circle of personal renewal. They begin with mastery of the self, expand to mastery of relationships, and finally lead us to a life of spiritual and emotional balance. These habits are not rules, they are pathways. They are seeds that grow in the character, and character is the foundation of a meaningful life. As you practice these habits, you start to notice quiet transformations. You stop reacting and start choosing. You stop rushing and start focusing. You stop competing and start cooperating. You stop surviving and start living with purpose. Each habit builds on the one before it, lifting you little by little into a life of clarity, confidence, and freedom. Cowie's message is simple but profound. Success is not something you chase, it is something you become. When you change your habits, you change your behavior. When you change your behavior, you change your identity. And when you change your identity, you change your destiny. This book invites you to step forward with courage, to take responsibility for your life, to design your future with intention, to build relationships with empathy, to create solutions with harmony, and to renew yourself with love. These habits are not just tools for effectiveness, they are guidelines for building a life you can be proud of. So, as you listen to these words, I invite you to reflect. Which of these habits is calling you today? Which one do you need right now at this stage of your journey? Change begins with one step, one decision, one habit, and that step could be taken today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And thank you for choosing growth, wisdom, and clarity. This is Nur AS from Afghanistan, and this was the story and spirit of the seven habits of highly effective people. May these habits guide your steps and help you build a life full of meaning, love, and effectiveness. Remember, every small step you take today builds the strong, beautiful future you dream of. Keep believing in yourself, keep learning, and never forget that even in the hardest moments, your effort carries the power to change your life. You are capable, you are strong, and your journey has meaning. I wish you peace, light, and endless blessing. May God and His generous universe guide your path and protect your dreams. Until we meet again in the next video, Take care of your heart. Stay motivated and keep moving forward. God be with you.